I don't know how good this is going to be, but I got a story for you guys. I'm at my other property right now, trying to take apart my stage. It was built in 2012, and we're going to see how it looks right now. No, it was built in 2010. That's when it was built, 2010, so it's over 12 years old now. I have to maintenance it and everything, so what I'm going to do is tear down the screens. I'll show you the screens. The left screen is half built, center screen, and the right screen. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stage before I'm tearing this down right now. It's just such a hazard. So I'm going to keep the platform assembled. The stage itself, the platform is going to stay intact. I can repair it and fix it. It's these parts, these walls, the screens, these are in bad shape. And altogether, this thing is 45 feet wide, 10 feet length, and the screens are 16 feet across by 10 feet vertical. So we used to have our projectors and our speakers and our parties out here, but now it's time to tear this down now, and we're going to look at the back. So we can see the center is broken. Look at the very top. Center is broken, and it's just too dangerous to keep intact. So I'm taking the whole thing down. I'm doing it by myself right now. I don't want anybody getting hurt doing this. Yeah, I should have help, but I have a strategic way of taking these things down. When I built this kind of like with a modular system, meaning if I wanted to move out and take the stage with me, I could break these down into panels and I don't have to tear everything apart. So for example, this right here, this section, that's one panel, that's one section. That's another section right there. That's another section, and that's another. So the left wall is 4 panels altogether. And I have these bolts on here. Let's see if you can see this. Yeah, so these are half-inch bolts. All across the bottom. Yeah, you can see right there. And so this is my plan to take this down. I already started removing the bolts from this center piece right there. And I did this side too on that panel. These middle bolts right here, these ones, and then that one right there, and then that one right there, and so forth. I might leave these ones assembled because I want the whole top half to fall down. So I'm gonna take that. Can I see this? I'm gonna take off that bolt, and that one. So I'm doing this, the top layer all at once, just this part. After this goes down, then this goes down. I want the center beams to go down first because that's the most dangerous one. I could do the left side and the right side, but these are going to be stable enough to stand up by themselves, and I could take them apart little by little. It's just that center piece is so dangerous. I don't want to risk getting smashed, and I don't want to risk anybody getting hurt. So here's the support beam. It is completely off. So this thing is just done. It was good when we built it. We had a lot of fun with it. So the people that helped me build this stage, give credit to them. First is JP Foxtails, John. He helped me clear everything out. My brother DJ, first he did the whole yard, took out all the weeds and stuff. And so DJ, thank you for all that effort you did a long time ago. Yeah, he did the whole yard and he made it good so that we can have this whole space as a parking lot. And then JP Foxtails helped me take down the chicken coop. So what's next? People that helped me build it: Sean, Vex, Olin, I mentioned before he passed away. So there's a lot of effort that went into building this thing. There was also Krasbo. Krasbo helped me. Codeine, Krasbo, and Sean. No, Codeine, Krasbo, and Olin, Vex. Those three. It was the three of us that did this. Zero came later on and helped me started refurbishing this theater and stage. So, I mean, this was a fun investment. It was cool at the time. I'm not going to do anything more with it right now. But the thing is, I had to document this before I tear it down. This brought people together from all over the country. The first day we had this stage built ready for a party, we had people come from Kansas that I never met. A friend of mine from Afghanistan came over. We had people traveling from San Francisco, Washington, I can't even, Rhode Island. You know, like, this thing brought joy and happiness to a lot of people. It brought a lot of people together. People I never expected to come to my house or even knew about the party. We had more than one party. Every year we used to have a anniversary party for New Year's. And so there's just 11 years of this. 11 years of, or 12 years, I should say, of using the stage for parties, movies. We used to have the trampoline. Actually, the trampoline is still back here. It's gone, though. It's no good. The frame is good. The springs are not good, and neither is the tarp itself. So, we used to have the trampoline right there in front of the stage. And at night, we would bring out blankets, food, tables, chairs. We'd have a feast and watch movies. The very first show we ever put on, it was me and Codeine. We finished the paint job. I was late for going back to base. And I wanted to make sure that I could at least see one show on the theater before going to base. So the very first thing we watched on the screen, it was Gundam Seed, episode 1. And I tell you that the first time we saw Gundam on this screen, first time we saw anything on this screen, it was Gundam. And it was the most amazing thing to know that it actually worked. So, yeah. It was an idea that started off as a joke to make a party for when I come back from Afghanistan, and make it better than any other party I ever had before. So after a lot of talking with Codeine and Sojin and other people, we made the stage. We built the stage, built the theater. We had bought speakers. Now it's time to let it go. In the future, I'll do another one. But this is just too dangerous to have up right now. So for everybody that knows about this shit, thank you for participating. Thank you for having fun. Thank you for coming over. The long distance, the long drives, staying over the whole weekend. You guys know how to party. There's a lot of people that I want to mention, you know. Some people that passed away. Friends of mine that passed away. That it just happens. It's sad, but the thing is the memory of all my friends being here. That's the thing. Keeping the memory alive. Alright. Time to tear this thing down.